사실 저는 한국 사람들이 왜 이렇게 에릭 첸의 마술에 열광을 하는지 잘 모르겠습니다. 그래서 오늘은 에릭 첸의 마술이 얼마나 허접한지에 대해서 말해 보도록 하겠습니다. Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I was just making up some rumors to ruin your reputation. So, why did you shoot the Trump's ear?
All right, I like to see you try.
Everyone in Korea loves you right now. So, if they made the new currency, your face would be on it. So, why do you think so many Koreans like you?
That I'm not too sure. But I know my first act, the ribbon act, of course, a lot of people have seen it already. The second one is ambitious, and a lot of people love it too, because it's such a classic magic, and it's visual and it's fun, because I get to interact with the judges. Everyone goes crazy, and overall, it's just a very good atmosphere for that act. So I think based off of these two acts, I was able to attract a lot of new Korean fans. And then I lost third round, so I don't know. I want an actor that is really good at storytelling, because I really wanted to tell a story for that act. So I had to teach him sleight of hand. I have to teach him my script, my movement, and everything. And it was really hard to communicate because he didn't speak any English, and I don't speak any Korean. Because we don't speak either's language, we don't really. It's not that we don't get along, but it's more like we have no connection at all. So when we walk, past each other in the hallway, we just, oh, hello, and then we would just walk away. But when I look at like Patrick Kuhn and Kuhn, they both speak English, and then their connection and their bond is really strong. I'm not sure. Why do you think so many Korean like me?
I'm also curious about it. I think it's because you just performed magic, not just storytelling. Your first ribbon act was amazing, and even I didn't expect such a great reaction from the second act.
For the ambitious though, I did change a lot of. There's a lot of details in it, including the ring, the watch. I mean, the ending is Cyril Takayama. You've seen his ambitious cards, yeah? So I did ask permission to use his go back in time idea for the ambitious cards, and he agreed, and then he was really excited for me as well. I think for all the phases of ambitious, other than the card bending part, a lot of the phases that I use are very visual. The first phase, the second phase where they can see the thing climb all the way up to. Just my ambitious is not very classic. It's very modern, but at the same time, I'm keeping true to the ambitious plot. Yeah. Why didn't you go on the show?
Me, I made a deal to cut out you since in exchange for not going to the show. Just kidding. I prefer making magic behind the scene for other magicians, so performing magic on TV show is like a nerve-wracking, and if I want to be on TV, just stand next to Patrick Kuhn and take a photo.
For me, I'm a very, I love consulting for other people. Like I love making magic for other people, but it's just, I just happened to win FISM, and then ever since FISM, a lot of people want me to perform, so then I had to start performing.
Do you have a favorite act from the Magic Star?
My favorite is the guy that did the plastic and ball. So I really I didn't know about him before the show, and when I first saw his first act, I was really amazed. Like he does have a few problems with some sleight of hand, but overall his presentation is really, really good. It's really smart. He's a really good magician, and he'll be competing in FISM this year, same category as me.
Oh, FISM, great. Did you create a new act?
New act.
Ooh, what is it this time? Do you need any photographer?
So I have all the ideas in my head, but I haven't really tried it out yet. And FISM is in less than 2 months, so I have 2 months to prepare a new act.
Can you give us a little spoiler about your new act?
It'll be visual, and it'll be quite big on the table.
Have you received a lot of DMs from Koreans?
Yeah, way too many. I don't really know, because I don't really click into their profile. For a lot of people, they have like very long things to say to me, and then I will read through every single one of the long ones, and then I would reply, "Oh, thank you for the support, blah blah blah." But there's just so many, and I don't really have time to go through every single one of them right now. Yeah, most of them are very encouraging and very nice and sweet.
If you have any hot girls in your DMs, introduce them to me. Tell them about the 3-story BBQ building I have. Yeah. It's my dad's, but still.
Okay, I'll try. You can just look through my who followed me recently and then just pick one.
Do you read all the comments on YouTube?
I did read all the comments on YouTube. So there was like 1,000 comments for the third round. I read every single one of them because I just really wanted to know what the viewers were thinking. And okay, so I think that a very big difference between Korean fans and my Chinese fans is that in general, so every time I post something on my social media accounts, recently a lot of Koreans would comment on my videos, right? And then they would say a lot of nice things about it, and they would encourage me to make more videos, and their comments really encourages me, and I do want to make more content for them. But for my Chinese audience, like for TikTok in Chinese in China, the atmosphere of that platform is very toxic. You know, if I post something, 80% of the comments are like, "Oh, this," like they would reveal the trick, and they would say, "Oh, this is so easy, blah blah blah. Why would you do this, blah blah blah." It's very negative, kind of. So I do really like the encouraging comments and not the. So I really thank Korea for this. I don't think one single message really stood out, but I was very touched that a lot of Koreans, they really wanted to watch my show. So I know that if I do try to make like a stage show in Korea, I know that at least there will be fans willing to come to watch my show.
Do you plan to come back to Korea?
Yeah. So I'm actually going to Korea next month, August 15th to 18th for a lecture and workshop. So I'm very excited for that because I've never done a lecture in Korea.
Oh, nice. What will you teach on the lecture show? Like how to dye your hair?
I'll be teaching my second round for the Magic Star. I will teach my Imagination Coin Act.
Will you have any item for sale at the lecture show?
This is my deck. Have you seen it? This is my cards, and it's very special actually. So the design is 2-color, so it's like my FISM act, my ribbon act, and this is made out of plastic. So it's not paper, but it's so smooth. And there's no way you can fan a plastic deck, but this deck is very special. The finish on this deck is very special, and it's very soft. Yeah, so I'll bring this deck to Korea. So I'd probably only be able to bring like maybe 40, 50 decks. So if you guys want one, you guys have to really come fast.
Any final words? Because I have to go to play Overwatch with Tony Chang. Stop sending DMs.
No, you guys can still send DMs. I really really enjoy reading all the DMs and all the encouragements. So I really like reading through all the comments and stuff.
Yeah.
I think after this video, you will get a lot more attention from laymen. So try to make this video, more fun, more not too serious. Just ask any question and then I'll try to answer it, and then try to make it fun for the non-magicians as well.
Any question for non-magician? Like, what do you think about the Korean Football Association? Or do you have a favorite Korean food?
Barbecue. I love Korean barbecue. It's very famous in Seoul, I think, maybe. So it's chicken. They roast it outside of their store. I forgot what the name is, but there's a name for that chicken, and it's so good. I had it on the first week when I was in Seoul, and my friend took me there, and it was so good. It was so good. It starts with the G. It starts with the G.
Like G, G dragon, G grandmother, 강혜린, 강아지. Like?
No. But I think my favorite food of all is just Korean barbecue.
Do you know any Korean singer?
Blackpink, Psy, J Park. Yeah, do you know how I know him? From Asia's Got Talent. He was the judge. So after I won Asia's Got Talent, I actually got to sit down with J Park and we had dinner. He's a very nice guy. He's a very nice guy. I know like every time I see him on like on Instagram or something, like during his concert, a lot of girls would just throw their bras at him, which is really funny.
Yeah, sometime go to collect those too. Great. Any last word? Because Tony Chang is calling me.
Do you know why the ocean is blue?
I don't know, because there's a lot of plankton.
Because in the ocean there is a lot of fish, and when they breathe, they go blue, 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 blue.
Uh-huh. Yeah, now I understand why Koreans couldn't place you in the top 7. So
When do you think you will finish editing? 3 days? 4 days?
maybe tomorrow? Yeah.
You're that fast?
Sure.
Don't you need to translate, like have subtitles?
Anyway, people want to understand our English, so I just write what I want when you speak.
All right, see ya. Bye.
Yeah.